and welcome to the channel. I'm Ian, and behind me, of course, as always, is Matilda. And this morning we've reached Luss on the western shore of Loch Lomond. Let me take you for a tour. One of the things that surprised me about this site, even with the directions on the website, just how close it is to the main road. You turn in off the main road and immediately you're turning left into the site. So just watch out for that if you're headed this way. And here at the gate is the recycling centre and bins. And then you come through this barrier, which is obviously open during opening hours, and come to the reception. You go in and are greeted and given a map showing you where your pitch is, etc. Very nicely looked after. There's an accessible toilet there and the main office and shop, along with some information. And this is how close you are to Loch Lomond. And at the moment it's just after 7 in the morning, and the sun is just rising over the top there. Absolutely glorious. The motorhome service point is just round to the left here. Has water and a very long waste grid, grey waste grid. And we've got the moon the other side from the sun at the moment. I guess it's that time of the year. And you can hear the birds, and you can no doubt hear the traffic. We found that a problem last night. There was constant traffic. You can't really get away from it. It is close to the road. But there you are. One of those things. It's a lovely sight nonetheless. And here's the first amenities block, and there is a chemical waste disposal at this end of this block. On the left here is a children's play area, and the dog walk goes through the trees there. Very nice indeed. The facilities are perfectly good and clean and warm. This is a long site, so there'll no doubt be a little bit of editing. What I really need is a chest harness for my camera. That way I can cycle when I come to sites like this and not make my legs even shorter by walking the whole length of it. But there you go. As I said, the site is really nicely maintained, and they were out cutting the grass yesterday when we arrived. One notable thing that happened, and I don't know how often it happens here, is right over our van came an Apache gunship helicopter, and he was only just over the trees. Huge thing. And came past, and then about half an hour came back the other way, and I managed to miss him both times with the camera, which is unfortunate. But there you go. But another lovely morning. Internet here is interesting. There's no internet on site. EE has pretty good upload and download speeds, but isn't overly reliable. 3 is not as good. and that's the other end of the dog walk. And here is the second amenities block. There is a laundry area there. The gents on this side, the ladies on the other, and I'll put some images up as usual. Plenty of rules around, as always, all these big sites. And there isn't an Elsan point in that amenities block. And here we have a water point. At the far end is the tent field. Really is quite a long and thin site this, but lots of space and plenty of takers for those spaces. And there is electric on the tent field as well. Loch Lomond is truly lovely, and our last stop was just north of Oban, of course, and the road between there and here is astonishingly beautiful. The only downside is the narrow bit through Tarbert, but apart from that, it's absolutely phenomenally nice. So we're just here for the one night, and our next stop will be back in England at Anglethwaite Hall. So there you are, a quick tour of the Luss Campsite. A very nice site it is too, if a little noisy. So there we are, that's Luss. It's a lovely site. We didn't get a great amount of sleep last night for both of us. The road was a little noisy, but it's a very nicely maintained site. The facilities are absolutely fine, and it's a really good stopover point for us. So our final stay will be at Anglethwaite Hall, and that'll be tonight, and then we'll be headed home. And I'm going to be really sad to leave Scotland. It's been absolutely fabulous, and I'm looking forward to coming back. We're already booked at Milwaukee Bay for next September, would you believe? And we'll be looking to see where else we can get to when we get to the site next time. Thanks very much, as always, to all the subscribers. Do give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and do leave me a comment. I really enjoy reading your comments. It all helps the channel. Until the next time, thanks very much for watching. Cheerio.